Alright guys, so I'm pretty much almost done the prototyping of my first car part. Alright guys, here it is, all installed. Looks sweet, minus those lines, but we'll get those out. And yeah, fitment is perfect. Along the top, nice straight lines. Shifting is perfect. Not gonna touch at all. And if you wired it up the same as I do, everything works. This right here is the part I designed. It is the Stubby Console. This is one of the first things I've ever wanted to create before I even got a 3D printer. I've always wanted a 3D printer just so I could make my own Stubby Console. The one I have is really garbage, and it's like plastic welded in place. Kind of looks like this, but this is a lot nicer. So this is my design number one, and this is how the sketch started off. And then now, a little bit of a progress on it. It's about halfway through it. Got the rough shape lined up, all the holes and everything, and made it all clean. This is Fusion 360 in case you guys are wondering about it. That's how I made it. And yeah, so that's the first design. I've gone and updated it to fit more my style. Now, as you can see, I made some fun little names for my switches. Fire for my launch control, bye-bye for my my electronic boost controller. This one I don't have set up yet in my car, and this one I have set up as my horn. So I labeled these as I want them. I can change them obviously in case any of you guys want these to be custom, because I am going to be selling them. And yeah, this one fits the 6-speed and 5-speed just fine, no issues. And I have an STL in case you guys have a 3D printer and you guys want to print it yourself. I've also cut it into 2 pieces here in case you can't fit it all on your printer. I am printing it on a Persia i3 Mark III S Plus, whatever that is, and it's come out pretty great. So guys, this is version 1 right here. This is for you guys that don't want any of those holes, just need a simple, very simple Stubby Console. Everything lines up, shifts just fine. I'm gonna have an option, so if you guys want them sanded and primered like this one, to avoid the lines. Now this is an extreme example. This was one of my first tests, so I printed it too fast and at a weird layer height, and it just didn't like it. So that's why it tended to cause those lines a little more, and I can show you that on version number 2 or 3 actually. Now you can see this hasn't been painted or anything, and very few lines. So from the bottom up, not so many, and the higher you get, the more it tends to wobble a bit. So you can see a little bit of the lines, but yeah. Now this is how they turned out. I have gone ahead and made them thicker and slightly bigger so that it turns out a little nicer. I've also indented them more, so I've doubled the depth of them, and they're going to turn out much better in my next print. But this is going to be what I throw in my car. Now the bottom has little holes for threaded inserts. They get installed using a soldering gun, and I can show you those in 1 second. Make sure you guys smash that like button for me, it really helps me out. So I'm not sure how well you can see that, but that is the threaded insert right there, and that's how they get installed. Now I'm going to be using a neoprene fabric, so like what they use in wetsuits, so it'll be a nice clean flush look. Even when you're shifting, it'll be nice and flat. It'll almost look like those old school plastic plates that, you know, stay flat when you shift. These are 20mm holes, so you can fit any 20mm switch in there. I have just ordered them. I'll show you what I've ordered. These guys right here, just a very simple rocker switch. And for the horn, I'm going to do a monetary switch. Now, I can leave these blank so you guys can put your own writing, or I can leave it like this. I will have options so you can choose from, but the writing will turn out a lot better. This is just, both of these are just drafts actually, so final product will be much cleaner. To show you guys real quick, that is the Neoprene shift boot, and that is what they can come with as an option. So if you guys are looking to get yourself a Stubby Console, the links are in the description below. Now you can get them just like this without anything attached, or you can get them with the neoprene fabric, or you can get them fully done with the neoprene fabric. They'll all be different prices and different options. You can do without the writing, with the writing, without the holes, with the holes. I'll have different variations available. So yeah, hope you guys like the video. Hope you guys like the product that I'm making. And any support is greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys.